Aries, I feel like there's a bit of an entanglement with you and another person that Spirit is really trying to give you opportunities to break, maybe not to like completely dissolve the relationship, but to gain more independence. And Aries is all about sovereignty, personal agency, and standing up for yourself and being independent. It's like you guys have an opportunity to be somewhat independent of one another, but I think you're struggling to figure out how to do that. Spirit wants to help you. I think Spirit wants to help this person too if they will listen, but you can only control yourself, Aries. They wanted me to use the Halloween Oracle deck. Skull of Light Illumination came out, and the Witch, that's my favorite card in this deck, the Earthly Weaver of the World. Hearth, which is about home, happiness in your hearts and homes. Someone is feeling kind of wild down here with the werewolf. Things that need to come to light and be illuminated. There will be an illumination for you, and what your intuition tells you, what is illuminated for you, will make you feel more powerful as a person. The Witch is about changing the rules and living for yourself and making yourself happy. And when the Witch comes out, it's powerful for anyone that's embodying the Witch archetype. However, other people around you, once they see you, like you're no longer one of the sheep, you're not running with the herd. You're like, I live for myself and I make my own rules. I don't follow other people's rules. I do follow rules, the ones that I create. You are the weaver of your own world. Something is going to be illuminated for you that will make you feel like you have more personal power. Love that. And I honestly think that this is something that everyone needs to get in touch with, because collectively, globally, the North Node did shift into Aries and the South Node is in Libra. So South Node in Libra is like no more continuous diplomacy, no more discussing it in a committee, no more waffling back and forth and procrastinating choices, no more people pleasing. Aries is like, take control of your damn life. Putting yourself first doesn't make you selfish. You've got to recapture this innocence and take a leap of faith and believe in yourself and be authentic and weave your own world into being. This is like the magician. This may have to do with home, hearth and home. So you might get some information about a home or something that could bring your family more stability. Some of you would like to be in control of that. Why wouldn't you if it's your family, your immediate family, and something will be illuminated for you that I think will help you do that middle to the end of the month. Good, good, good. I have this new Oracle deck. It was given to me as a gift last month. I cannot remember the name of it. I'm an air sign. I apologize. I'm an airhead. But what the messages that came out of this Oracle deck that I have no name for is the how is the now. What has your intuition been trying to tell you? So illumination and intuition, you're going to get some illumination, which is probably a fact, like a tangible piece of evidence for something. It's going to trigger your intuition. Listen to your intuition at this time, Aries. You can trust it. Also, how to do something is in the now. It is not in the past and it is not in the future. There is only one moment that is real at this time, this moment. How you do something is right now. The answers are in the now, not in tomorrow. So don't trade today for tomorrow. Most Aries are somewhat future focused. All fire signs are typically, but you've really got to stay in your present moment to come up with good solutions. Also, to receive, you must release. What can you let go of? What do you want to receive? So I feel like Spirit's saying there is something that you need to allow yourself to receive, but you won't receive it unless you let go of something. This is number 5. 5 is about conflict, loss, and change. Conflict sometimes, loss sometimes, yes, maybe, but always change with a 5, Aries. So in order to receive what you need, there's something you've got to let go of. Some of you may need to, like with the Hearth card coming out, it's like, okay, I need money and funds to fund something in the near future, but you might need to like sell a home, let go of a property you're not doing anything with. Like it can be anything for you. There's something that if you let go of it, you'll receive what you need. It could even be like a relationship. Like Spirit's waiting for you to let go of something that you need to let go of. And once you do, to receive, you must release. Okay. Also, have faith. Number 17, trust your faith. Dive into the unfolding journey. What is your faith asking of you? Okay, a wing and a prayer, right? With faith. You're going to have to go into something on faith, trusting that you're going in the right direction. You guys teach us that with the Fool. Like, I have a joke about Aries, and I mean it as a compliment. You guys are like, hold my beer. Hold my beer. Watch this, people. Like, you guys are the Fool. And you'll always say, I'll go first. You're not afraid. You'll go first. You're trailblazers in this way. But you have to have faith in yourself and trust spirit, okay? It's like you're being given an order of operations. You have to make your own rules. You have to create your own hearth and home and stability. When you get information, it's meant to trigger your intuition about the future, but you've got to stay in the present moment and let go of what you don't need so you get what you receive and have faith moving forward. Okay, wow. Very specific messages. They will probably resonate for you in a very specific way. Overall energy of the person around you is the moon. The way they're feeling is the Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take, but with the Six of Pence, sometimes we're on the receiving end of it. Sometimes we're on the giving end of it. Sometimes it can mean breadcrumbing too. But you're being seen as the sun. Okay. Maybe doing something that makes you happy. They see you as a happy person. They definitely see you in touch with your happy inner child and optimistic. What you need to know or your advice is the Three of Wands, but the final outcome is the Seven of Swords. Okay. Two of Swords, someone's at an impasse, maybe about you. You have a choice to make that will give you freedom and independence and serve justice. Some of you have Libra in your chart. Maybe you're dealing with the Libra. There is a new beginning. And Temperance, there could be a Sagittarius involved. I'm also feeling like this might be the person around you, or if it's you, this could be your energy, could be someone else's energy. It's like someone doesn't want to give you too much of an emotional reaction. They're confused and wondering what happens next. I'm also hearing, though, a more positive message, Aries, which is despite the lack of details, there is a lot of hidden potential. And some of you are being divinely guided to something that's like far away, maybe in the future. What dreams may come. Interesting. So with the moon, and there's a lot of feminine energy around you. We have an Empress, a Queen of Pentacles, and a Queen of Swords. You could have a bunch of different women around you. Conversely, these could be different aspects of you. Please take it as it resonates. I'm reading this as the energy coming towards you, but if it sounds like you, I'm talking about you. But with the moon, clarifying the moon is Justice, the Empress, and the Three of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with a Libra, maybe a Taurus, Pisces here as well. Someone wants you to cooperate with them, Aries, and I think that they will nurture you and they have a lot to give. The Empress is often a wife, a mother, a married woman, a more mature woman, a woman that takes on a lot of responsibilities. She wants to be fair. She knows she has to make a choice that's pretty black and white and not at all based on emotion. I'm a Libra. I understand justice. And let me tell you, justice has nothing to do with feelings. It has to do with like laws and rules and fairness and honesty, and fair is fair. A contract of some kind. This woman is emotionally attached to a decision though, and I think hoping that you will cooperate, but she's not so sure that's going to happen. I said the Empress can sometimes be a person that's pretty dug in like a tick in a home or a life. They have the finer things in life. They've created that. Very benevolent, very creative, but sometimes struggles to change. They may see you as their Empress as well, if you're feminine. But they're afraid of what comes next, I think, or they're uncertain about it. Heavy emotions, their emotions cycle. Sometimes they feel one way about it. Sometimes they feel another way about it. The moon is Pisces. It represents something emotional, but also a sense of idealism with Pisces. So they're still drawn to something here. The moon is magnetic, like it draws us in. Now, the way this person's feeling, or maybe the way you're feeling, is the Six of Pentacles. Someone is giving, someone is receiving. But the Six of Pentacles, that person holding the scales, never unbalances their own scales. They will be generous, but not to the point where it drains them dry. Clarifying this is the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress could be the same person. It could be an entirely different person. This may be a person that, like the Empress might have been helping the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe she's been sick or under the weather. The Queen of Pentacles has been keeping the money, saving the money. When all these court cards come out, like, I can't talk to you guys personally. Usually you guys know who that is in your life. I feel like, though, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles might be the same person, and they have been generous. She nurtures and takes care of people. Either that or you've been giving to her and she's been living large. But now that's not happening, and someone's holding back. Someone might have been very generous, but they're only going to be so generous at this point. Also, someone might be like wanting a raise. They may want to work with you. They think you're the creative one. They want to sign a contract with you, but they might not be able to afford to invest in something right now. I'm hearing that for some of you, this is about business or maybe a home. Okay, they're telling me to move on as much as I want to move forward here. But you're being seen as the sun. Yippee! To know an Aries is to love them. You guys are just like this beautiful little clown car opening up. You're just little happy firecracker fairies in people's lives. I love it. That's Leo energy, though. Some of you are dealing with a Leo. Maybe you have Leo in your chart. That's amazing. Aries and Leo in the chart. I'm hearing some of you have like a Jupiter in Leo. Oh, that would be, wow. I wonder what that's like for some of you. I just heard someone say, yes, I do. Oh my, work hard and be positive. It's going to take you far. But there's this happy expansiveness, and clarifying this is the Wheel of Fortune, Fate and Destiny, the Two of Cups and the Star. Okay. I think that some of you, this person sees you as like gaining freedom, happiness, renewal, making dreams come true. They may want this with you, but they may also see you breaking free from something. I can't tell how they really feel about that. I think a part of them wants to see you claim freedom and happiness. You'll talk to them about all this. You'll discuss the fate and the destiny. They may think it was fate and destiny that brought you into their life. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, I'm hearing now all of a sudden. They want to tell you good news. Here's what you need to know, or your advice, though. It's weird. The Three of Wands. Someone is thinking about the future, and you do need to think about the future, but clarifying this is the Moon, strength, that's Leo again, and the Six of Pentacles. The future is uncertain, and it's taking someone's strength to deal with something. And also, it might take money, and someone might have to be very generous or swallow their pride and ask for help. And they're not sure. I think that there's some kind of a discrepancy about money and like how much something is going to cost. I think someone doesn't want to ask for help or give help, but at the same time they do. Don't shoot the messenger, but I hear that it's possible that at different times, both of you have used money to get what you want out of each other, not to like fuck with each other or mess with each other, but like money, maybe not with each other, but in your own lives, like money has been an issue and a way to stay connected, or it's been weird. One or the both of you has had an interesting relationship with money and generosity and needing something. This person may also come to you and say, I'm going to make my dreams come true, but... and maybe you've been taking care of them to a degree and they feel guilty about it. They're going to take your help, but then they're not going to do what you hoped they would do. Some of you invested in this person and there was an investment made and someone's not doing what the other one is hoping that they will do with the investment. Interesting. I'm hearing that. But the final outcome is the Seven of Swords. Someone may keep some stuff to themselves. The Seven of Swords can be a flat out lie and getting away with it. But also the Seven of Swords can be like where we have to tread lightly. We have to act upon our own behalf. We need to keep some things to ourselves. He looks pretty damn happy. This might be your illumination. Like, yes, I got this information. Now I'm going to tiptoe the hell out of here. Some of you will like fly under the radar and get some information, or someone is doing something that they don't want the other person to know about. And not necessarily for malicious intent either, but clarifying this is the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords again, and the Sun. This is a timestamp, I think. In 7 days' time, someone may get very, very good news. And they're like, hee hee, they don't want to tell anybody about it either. This might be a new job or a deed to a house or some kind of a gift, or sometimes it can even be a proposal, an engagement. It's good. It's good news. A way to free themselves. This may be a way for you to free yourself from someone else. But there might be an inability to have open, honest conversations about money, stability, that kind of thing. I clarified their overall energy towards you, the person in the environment, and I have oracle cards that show us what they want to say to you and what Spirit wants to say about this person. From my oracle deck, what Spirit wants to say about this person is giver of sound advice. They could be an air sign, and I do have air sign woman over here. Giver of sound advice, fawning. Okay, they're explainy. I'm hearing this person's a kind of explainy. They sort of fawn all over you. They are a fawner. Look up fawning. It is actually a trauma response. The giver of sound advice, fawning to disillusionment, disappointing clarity, and then I'll take care of you. This person has maybe some codependency issues. They're disappointed that they have to be taken care of or take care of someone else or take care of you. It's like a part of them is really smart and a part of them is not so smart. They are dealing with facing an illusion. An illusion is becoming more real for them. And they are making something out to be better than it might be, or they have. And what they want to say is really weird. I don't know if they're saying this to you or someone else. I want to start over. I want you so badly. We need to let each other go, and I want you back. Also, finding out the truth crushed me, but I would do it all again. Okay. This is some enmeshment here I'm seeing, Aries. You need to know that this person gets themselves enmeshed. Look that word up too. It's that needs to be gotten over. Like, there is a point where they end and you begin, and a point where you end and someone else begins. It's like they want you, they want to start over, but they're like, wait, we need to let each other go. But wait, I want you back. This person struggles with possessiveness, I think, and knowing how they really feel. And they may say, I'll take care of you in order to get something. Or like they can't stop. Sometimes the Queen of Pentacles is a person that needs to stop taking care of other people, and she just won't. Same with the Empress. They're getting something out of it. This person is the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Okay, I don't know if you're dealing with a Queen of Swords or there's a Queen of Swords attached to someone over here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very smart woman, but sometimes not always very nice. She can be nice, but not always. Very direct. The Ten of Cups, family. It's about family, children, hearth and home. She's listening. Someone's listening. The Queen of Swords might be very curious about what you're going to do next. The Seven of Pentacles, lay sigh. They're waiting for something to happen. They're wondering when something's going to happen. They do think quite a bit about the past, waiting for a return on an investment. I wanted to know why. And I got the Nine of Swords. They're nervous. The Three of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. They want to talk to you about something. And they want to know what you're going to do next. And they are wondering how it's going to impact them, Aries. This could be anyone in your life, a mom, a sister, his ex, his sister, God only knows. I'm hearing multi-generational stuff and family. I'm also hearing that someone is saying, this could be one of your siblings, saying, when mom and dad are older, I'll take care of them. And that'll be not like a free ride for them, but like if they take care of someone that needs taking care of, it gives them a sense of stability. There might be something like that happening, if that makes sense. But they want something back. They know they need to let something go with you, but they also want you to come back, and they want you badly. They want to start over. This is a person struggling to let someone go, or someone struggling to let them go, or there's a struggle to let go. Here's what you have to say. I'm willing to put the past in the past. You usually are. Aries is present moment and future focused. You cannot be bothered with the past. You and Sagittarius, you are future focused. So you're going to put the past in the past. You're going to think outside the box for answers. Of course you are. That's that magician. There is family drama and I rely on you. Walk away is at the bottom of the deck though. Someone is stuck in the past and someone is doing this to themselves. Don't do this to yourself, Aries. Let go of the past. I feel like Spirit's saying, like you might be saying, I rely on you. This has to do with family and drama. Do you really rely on them, Aries? How can you not have to rely on this person? That'll make you feel so personally empowered if you don't have to rely on anyone. Now, someone may be saying they rely on you and you're like, well, first of all, we need to come up with some solutions. We're going to have to science the shit out of this because the solutions are not in the box. They're outside the box. Okay. We got to let go of the past too. This is just a bunch of family drama, family drama, and I rely on you. That is familial enmeshment that needs to be let go of. You got to walk away from that. When it comes to family, that's really hard, right? It was for me. I've had to walk away from some family members and like never talk to them again. And oh my God, it's hard. You never stop loving them usually, but you're up to something. I'm like, okay, Aries is doing that Aries thing. I think the Seven of Swords is you. You're looking for a good opportunity. And Aries with the Magician, you're a little bit of a trickster. It's not that you're messing with people. It's just that you will keep stuff to yourself. Like your tricks that are up your sleeve, you won't tell anybody. So with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like luck and fate and destiny is in focus for you at this time. Things are changing. By stroke of fate and luck, something will change for you. The Seven of Swords, you're going to keep some stuff to yourself. The Eight of Pentacles, you're going off by yourself, probably at night and looking at details. The Four of Wands, about maybe a home or where to live. You look happy. You look pleased with yourself. You're like, this could not have come at a better time. What are the odds? What are the chances? You will come across something, I think, that will make you happy. And I wanted to know what the Four of Wands was, and I got the Seven of Cups. You're looking for something. You have a lot of options. You're maybe fantasizing about some options, but you are looking at options. The Seven of Wands, you don't want to have to answer to anybody. And then also the Six of Pentacles. Some of you are saying, no, I don't need your help. I don't need help. I don't want your money. I don't want your help. Or you're not okay with money and stuff like that. There's something about funds and money that you're not comfortable with. You either don't want to pay something, you don't want someone to help you. But sevens here are about karma. So needing to accept consequences for choices that you make. I do see you guys trying to create your own luck. You may get some no's, like this is like doors slammed in your face, maybe like, no, we can't do this. No, we can't do that. There may also be something about a pet or an animal here with the card of strength. Sometimes the card of strength, because there's a big cat on it, could quite literally be an animal. You might hear some no's and it might have to do with money or whatever, but you look like you're trying to come up with a solution that will bring some kind of stability. Some of you are looking for a place to stay, a home. It may cost you more than you want it to. You don't want someone to help you. But there is some enmeshment here, okay? Just take Spirit's advice. Like a choice does need to be made. You're going to get answers that you need that will help you feel more powerful, and it will help you feel more confident to create happiness in your hearth and home, okay? Have faith. You're going to have to go on faith. Believe in yourself. Trust in Spirit at this time. Remember, you're going to have to let something go in order to get something that you need. And you do need something. I heard someone say, I don't need anything. Yes, you do. You need love and support. And I'm going to give you love and support. But you need to let something go and be here now and listen to your intuition. The decisions you make next, I think, will be in your favor, but some kind of relationship here with one or more people might need to change. Watch out for people being generous to you so that they can get you to do what they want because they struggle to know how to live without you, even though you both need to be more independent in some way. I think keeping your good news to yourself is probably a good idea. Yeah, they're pulling back and they're telling me to stop. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Aries, I hope it resonates. And if it does, I hope it helps. Take care. Bye. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.